Dr. Twain, if you please. That is the only title I am using now. Just how my old friends are going to get away from calling me Mark is something they will have to work out for themselves. And when they see me in my new cap and gown, they will be bound to fall. My dinner with the king? Did he enjoy it? How do I like America? What do I think of the English women? Did I get away with the Ascot Cup? The Dublin jewels, too? What's the best story I heard in England? Who? 1 minute, boys. Give me a chance to think. I haven't had any practice for 9 days, and you remind me of work. Well, the king enjoyed the dinner, and that is enough. I like America very much. I was prepared for that question and nearly all the others, but being a good Christian, I do not dread the worst. As to English women, I will not commit myself just now. This is so sudden. I must have time to consider these great questions. As to the Ascot Cup, I don't mind taking you all into my confidence. Shh! It's on board this ship, and I expect to go ashore with it if I have any luck and use diplomacy. Oh, yes, I have the cup on board, and I hope some of you reporters are slick enough to help me smuggle it in through the custom house. It would be too bad to give it up after getting so close to home with it. But I didn't get the Dublin jewels. The idea is absurd. Wasn't the safe left? With the character they gave me over on the other side, I should certainly not have left the safe. I would have taken both. The best story I heard in England is not one that I am going to tell now. I get 30 cents a word for stories. My rate is the same for jokes, no rebate. Did the king crack a joke at the dinner? Yes, but I'm keeping that too. I've got a place in the country, you know, that I have to pay rent for. No, I wasn't interviewed much in London, but my secretary was. Someone has asked me if anybody else ever succeeded in getting a joke through the English hide. Now that does not suggest a broad view of the situation. Humor isn't a thing of race or nationality. So much depends upon the environment of a joke. To be good, it must absorb its setting. The American joke does this, so does the English. Believe it or not, I have met English jokes that were funny. I had not the slightest trouble in getting mine through their heads. I don't mind telling my age, no, not in the least. I shall be 72 in November. I do not mind it. Every year that I gain furnishes a new privilege, and all I want to dodge is second childhood. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I feel as old as any man. But that time you must know that life in every person is at its lowest. At that hour, I feel as sinful, too, as possible. But the rest of the time, I feel as though I were not over 25 years old. You know, one gets back both youth and courage by 6 o'clock in the morning.